I had a near miss with a man named Howard Hughes, which I felt was rather amusing. And I found that I was amused by Howard Hughes in the 1960s when I came to Hollywood, and I continued to be, the word is amused. I never met him, by the way, but I did have the feeling that I had met everyone who had ever met him, and they all spoke very highly of him. I think he was well-liked, but a little impossible. Unpredictable, eccentric, and he had his own rules. Why I played real live people. Don't you think that in some sense that all of history is crammed with fiction? I don't think I would be able to play somebody that I actually knew. I never knew Clyde Barrow or Bugsy Siegel or John Reed or Howard Hughes, and so I'm able to take liberties and allow the imagination to go to work on what these people might have been. I like to quote Henry Ford, who said, "History is bunk." I like to quote Winston Churchill, who said, "History will be very kind to me because I intend to write it." I like to quote Napoleon, who said, "History is a set of lies agreed upon." With this movie, I got rid of those quotes, and I quoted Howard Hughes himself, who said, "Never check an interesting fact." So I would hear these interesting facts, supposed facts, about Howard Hughes from people that knew him, and they were all kind of funny. There was no point in checking them because how do you know if you're getting the right description of what has happened? And as someone who has had, how many books have I had written about me? You don't know the number. I've never read more than 10 pages of any one of these books because they're fiction. They're fiction. Howard Hughes said never check an interesting fact, because if you checked an interesting fact and it was no longer interesting, you might feel bad.